Okay, so good afternoon. Once again, we are in week number 8 of our mathematics subject. And what does it mean? This is the last week or the last, lesson of this quarter before we will go to the summative test next week. So I'll give test because last quarter I did not give any examination, but this time I will give some summative test after this lesson. All right. So will you please get your copy of the song It's Math and then try to sing that one. But definitely we cannot open our microphone dahil hindi naman tayo magsasabay-sabay sa pagkanta. So kantahin nyo na lang there. But the tune of that it's math that makes us wise and bright. We learn so many things, like basic skills and facts. We solve those numbers every day. Yes, math is our friend forevermore. So that's how you sing that song. So once again, it's math that makes us wise and bright. We learn so many things, like basic skills and facts. We solve those numbers every day. Yes, math is our friend forevermore. All right, so do you agree? Agree that math is our friend forevermore? Yes, this will be our friend because every day we are using math. When we buy to the store, we give 100 pesos and then we ask for the change, we subtract. We buy something and then we want to know the total amount that we need to pay, we add. Okay? So every day is a math day. When we eat pizza, we will divide it into parts and then you will say, I'll give you half of the pizza. So we are using math also. When we are buying groceries, the amount is expressed in decimals. That is why we are using math every day. Now, can you see now my screen, class? Not yet.
Okay na
Not
po,
yet.
sir.
Can you see it now? Ayan.
Okay na po.
Okay,
Okay
na-late
na
yung
din
ano.
po yung akin.
Okay, late ng kaunti lang yung ano. But anyway, okay, there you have it. We have the guessing game there. This is the opening problem. And as you can see, there's a chocolate and there's a game. So how it goes. So something like this. So try to help me solving this problem. For every 5 correct answers in a guessing game, you will receive 1 chocolate bar. And then after the game, you had a total of 7 chocolate bars. So how many correct answers did you get? Yes, Kia.
35.
All right, very good. So that is nice. The correct answer here is 35. Okay? Now, this kind of problem, how we can easily answer. So definitely, we will apply our lesson for today. Okay? Later, I'm going to introduce our lesson for today. But before that, let me go first to this slide. Ayan. So we are going to use the table technique so that we will know it. But definitely, by looking at the problem, 5 correct answer, 1 chocolate bar. And then you have 7 chocolate bars. So it means 7 times 5, that is 35. Right? But what is the idea of this problem? So definitely, using this table technique, we could understand it more. Okay? So let me share another screen to show how it will be done. So, okay. Ayan, nagmamabagal na naman class ang ating connection for today. For a while, class, I will just accept Mika and Marius. Okay, so I will show you the screen and we'll go there in table technique. Okay, this one. Can you see that one? Will you please say yes? Can you see? Yes.
Yes,
Will you please?
yes, sir.
Okay. Nice. So in this way, for every 5 correct answer, you will get 1 chocolate bar. So using table technique, we can easily, get the answer here. So it means if you got 2 chocolate bars, definitely you answered already 10. Okay? So if you can see, we are using here the multiples of the number. Multiples of 5 and multiples of 1. So we have 5, 10, we have 15, and then we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There you have it. And definitely, since you have 15 correct answers, you have now 3 chocolate bars. You have now 4 chocolate bars. You have now 5. You have now 6. You have 7. And you have 8. So that's how we do the table technique. So the answer is definitely 35. Because you are asked how many correct answers are there. Okay? You get it, class? Yes? Sige nga, thumbs up if you got it. Now, I will go back to my presentation a while ago. All right, there you have it. So I will go back there for a while, class. It's too slow. A while ago during the E2 Live, I also encountering some technical issues like I cannot use my microphone. That is why I'm using my earphone a while ago. Okay, so too slow. Okay, there you have it. I will accept first AM. Can you see now, class, the slide? Not yet. Mabagal nga. Kanina ko pa siya class na sinare. Siguro mga 10 counts na yung nakalipas.
Okay na po,
Ayan
sir.
pala. Very slow talaga. Okay, so we understand already how we are dealing with the table technique. Now, what are we going to discuss? The ratio of 2 given numbers for week 8. So what are ratios? So definitely, class, when we talk about ratio, that is the comparison of 2 or more quantities. So take note, we are going to compare 2 or more quantities. Compare, it means you can see it's either 2 numbers being compared, it can be 3 numbers being compared. Just like what you can see on the slide, 3 to 7. 3 to 7. So that is a ratio because you are comparing 2 quantities. Okay? Now, for example, in baking, ay nakahiwala yung G. In baking, what you need to use so that you can bake a cake or something like a bread, you need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of water, 2 eggs, and then 1/2 cup of sugar. And then the quantities that we're going to compare are the number of cups for flour, the water, the eggs, and sugar. So what would be now the ratio? The ratio is 2:1, 2 is to 1/2. Now, if you want to bake more or large amount, pwede mo siyang i-double. For example, gusto ko mas madami kasi marami kong visitors. So I will make it 4 cups, 2 cups of water, 4 eggs, and then 1 cup of sugar. Did you get the point, class? Right? Okay. Kung gusto mo pa mas madami, i-multiply mo naman siya ng 3 beses. And that's how we deal with ratio. As one quantity increases, the other increases. Now, how about for family members? Ay, nakaiwala yung S. Family members. Let's have Diana. Diana, will you please give me the number or the comparison? Parents to children. Within your family.
2 parents and 3 children.
2 parents, 2 children. It means you can express that 2 to 3. 2, tapos mamaya malalaman nyo ano yung pwede nyong gamitin. It's either colon or fraction form. Okay, how about you, Eman? Parents to children. Your family, ha? We are talking about your family. Eman? How about Miel? What is the comparison of your family members, parents to children? Anyone? Raise your hand if you want to answer. Yes, Amer.
2 to 2.
Okay, 2 to 2. Okay, puro 2. Ibig sabihin, 2 number, T-O, and then 2 again. So 2 parents, mother and father, and then 2 children, right? Okay. How about this one? School, grade 5 pahimis, teacher to pupils. Raise your hand if you want to answer. Anyone? Yes, Mia?
1 to 27.
Very good. So it's good that you know the number of, the total number of our class. You are 27. Okay, how many boys? Sige nga, who can give the ratio of boys to girls? Yes, Miel?
Seven to 20.
Very good. So you have like 7 boys and then 20 girls. So when I ask you to say boys to girls, kailangan mauuna yung number ng lalaki. Hindi pwede magkabaliktad class, ha? When I ask boys to girls, kailangan ang sasabihin nyo, you are going to say 7 to 20. But if I ask you girls to boys, sasabihin nyo yung 20 to 7. You get my point? All right. So that comparison, we call it, what do we call it again? Anyone? When we compare numbers, what do we call that one? What do we call it? Jaisley?
Ratio.
Ratio. Very good. Now, will you please give the ratio of our class? Wait for, nawala ako class. Will you please give the ratio of our class? Okay. Pupils to teacher. Roshena? Nag-left. Yes, Aliyah. Aliyah? Aliyah, will you please answer? Yun. Okay, other hand, what is the ratio of pupils to teacher? We'll just express it the opposite way. Yes, Diana?
27 to 1.
Yes, that is 27 to 1. Now, you need to be very particular. When I asked you pupils to teacher, you need to say first 27 before saying 1. Next, let's continue. Okay, let's have this one. Raise your hand if you want to answer. What is the ratio of keys to seeds? What is the ratio of keys to seeds? Yes, Sophia?
4 to 7.
Very good. That is 4 to 7. How about the second one? Clocks to seeds.
Girl with a heart.
Clocks to seeds. What is the ratio? Yes, Eman. Eman? Eman, something wrong with your microphone talaga, I believe. Right, class? Can you hear Eman? No. I know you are speaking, Eman, but then we cannot hear you talaga since yesterday. So how about, just type your answer, Eman. How about Percy? Percy, will you please state the ratio of clocks to seeds?
5 to 7.
Okay, very good. And the last one, how about keys to all items? Okay, keys to all items. Yes. Let's see. How about you, Roshena?
1 to 3.
Again?
1 to 3.
1 to 3. Okay. We will go back later to you, Roshena. I believe you are disconnected. That's why maybe you weren't able to follow this one. But then, let's see. Other answers. Aliyah, will you please answer this one? Keys to all items. Aliyah, are you there? Parang may something wrong din, Aliyah, sa iyong microphone. How about Marius? Can you hear me, Marius? Okay. No, also. How about Diana? Will you please state your answer now?
4 to 13.
4 to
13.
13. Agree? Yes or no? Who is agree? Who is not agree? Pag not agree, thumbs down. Okay, why? Sige nga, any other response? Yes, Mia. What is the ratio of keys to all items?
4 to 12.
4 to 12. Okay. Okay. Agree? Or disagree? Take note of what is being asked. Keys to all items. Keys to all items. Yes, Santara.
4 to 12.
4 to 12. Same with Mia. Agree? Correct? Or disagree? Yes, Amer?
4 to 7 to 5.
4 to 7 to 5. Agree? Or disagree? Yes, Aliyah. Baka okay na yung microphone ni Aliyah.
4 to 16.
Okay, 4 to 16. Okay, let's count. Let's count the keys. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. That is 4. Now, all items. It means, when we say all, meron bang exempted? All. The word all, it means, all grade 5 pahimis. It means, lahat kayo. 27. Sinasabi dito, all items. So it means we will count all items. 1, 2, 3, 4 for keys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For seeds. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for the clocks. It means that the ratio of the keys to all items is 4 to 16. All right?
Very good. Excellent.
Ay. Ano yun? Tayong kasya sa atin.
Hindi, kung ikaw ang sa iya.
Oo.
Saan mo na?
Alright. Hi, Ma'am Emerin. Oh, ano kayo kay Ma'am Emerin? Alright. So, did you get it, class? Because we are dealing with all items. All. When we say all, there's no exception. There's no items that is exempted, okay, from that group. Now, this is what I'm saying a while ago. Class can express ratios in column, in fraction form, or in word. It means, pwede nyo siyang isulat in 3 ways. So how are we going to write it in column? So definitely, that is what? 5 correct answer is to 1 chocolate bar. That is in column form. 5 to 1. 5 to 1. Next, how about in fraction form? That is 5 to 1. Same. This is similar. How we read that? Same with the first example. 5 to 1. But remember, class, that it doesn't mean that it is being called as fraction form that is considered as fraction. That is not. Okay? That is a comparison of 2 quantities. So, we will just call it fraction form, but that is not a fraction. Fraction is different. We discussed already fraction before. That is parts of a whole rather. But here, we are comparing 2 quantities, and we are comparing correct answers to chocolate bar. That is 5 to 1. And then the next one, word. We can use word like 5 to 1. 5 correct answers to 1 chocolate bar. Okay, so that's how we express this ratios in 3 different ways. Now, I want you to get your show me board because we are going to have an activity here. If you cannot use your show me board or you cannot flash your answers through the cameras, you can actually use the chat box, but wait for my count. I will say 3, 2, 1, and that's the time that you're going to write your answers. Okay, task number 1. Don't write the answer first. Compare the quantities. Express your answer in column form, fraction form, or word form. Tatlo yung sagot nyo, class. You're going to express your answers in column, in fraction, and in word form. You get it? It means word, you are going to use TO. So, number 1, square to circle. Go. Remember, there are 3 answers. There are 3 answers. You're going to express all your answers in column form, in fraction form, or in word form. Square to circle. Done? Say done if you're finished. And not yet done if you're not yet done.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
So let me check your answers now. So in count of 3, type your answers or show your board. 2, 1, go. Okay, so let me check sa ating chat box kung nakakapagsagot. Ang bagal talaga ng ano ko, class. Ayan. It's colon, class, ha? Not semicolon. It's a colon. All right, so very nice. As I can see, you can now express that into words or in fractional form or in colon form. Very good. So everybody got the correct answer. Wala pa ako nakikita namang mali. So that is 4 to 6. Pare-pareho lang naman kasi class yung basa. When we read it, 4 to 6, 4 to 6, 4 to 6. Same. Right? So you get a point for that. Same, the way we read it similar, but the way we express different. When I ask you to write in colon form, so you must write that in colon form. When I say write your answer in fractional form or in fraction form, you need to write in fraction form. Okay. So the usual na ginagamit natin class sa mathematics is dalawa. We usually use colon and fraction form. Okay, let's continue with this question. I believe nakita nyo na yan. Well, pero huwag mo na ipa-flash yung sagot. How about the ratio of frogs to dogs? Ayan, ang tagal mag-share screen. The ratio of frogs to dogs. Okay, I'll count 5 and then I will check. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turun. Okay. Let me see. What is the ratio of frogs to dogs? Will you please show your answers now? Okay. So yun sa chat, ayan, mabilis naman silang makasagot. Roshena, I can see your answers now. Your Angelica, Bella. Bella, what is that? At 4 po pala.
Sir, namali po yung number.
Okay, so very good. Everybody got a correct answer. It's that's how we express them. Okay? 2 to 4. Amika, pwede mo na siyang ilagay na 2, yung 2 mo in numeral. 2, tapos yung ilalagay mo lang sa word, yung T-O. Who's that? Sino yun? Mia. Mia. Yun. Okay, let's continue with the third one. I'm really struggling with the way we present it, class. So, class, sagutan nyo na yung 3 and 4. Hatiin nyo lang yung show me board ninyo sa dalawa para makita agad natin. Kasi ang hirap mag-share screen ngayon, sobrang nade-delay. Alright, so how about triangle to stars? Or triangles to stars? And then, on the other side, pig to rats. Pig to rats. Okay, say done if you're finished with this one.
Done.
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 Number 3, we have triangle to stars. And then number 4, we have pig to rats.
Done.
Done. Done.
Done. Okay, let's just check. So let me see your answers now. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, goes. Write it now. Okay, as I can see, Roshana got a correct answer. Roshana, Bella, Hannah, Percy, Akiko, parang kulang yung sayo, Akiko. But doon naman nagsushow ng card nila sa screen. As I can see, wow, nice one. So, 4 to 5, 1 to 3. Parang wala kang fraction form, ano? Sino? Wait lang, hindi ko, ayan. Amika, wala kang fractional form. Alright. So, -1 ka, Amika, wala kang fractional form. But the rest, got the correct answers. You got 4 points all in all. So, you will put your answers sa ating GC later after the class. And then you will write learning task 1 and then your score. Learning task 1 and then your score. Now let's continue with our discussion. We have another activity here, or another concept. So we can now express the ratios or quantities in colon, fraction form, or in a word form. Now, how about, okay, simplifying ratios. How we are going to simplify ratios? It means, when you heard the word simplify, what comes to your mind? Anyone? Kasi last time sa fraction, na-discuss ko na yung word na simplify. What comes to your mind when you hear the word simplify? Will you please click, raise hand if you want to answer? Yes, Kia.
Lowest term.
Very good. So when you hear the word lowest, simplify ratios, you are going to get the lowest term. Okay, still remember getting the lowest term in our discussion in fraction? Okay, when we are in fraction world. Right? Now, take a look at this problem or statement. The ratio of book to learners is 100 to 20. Get the lowest term of the ratio. The ratio of book to learners is 100 to 20. Get the lowest term of the ratio. So the original ratio class that we have here is 100 to 20. 100 to 20. Now, what is that in lowest term? Yes? Anyone? Raise your hand. Click. Raise your hand. Anika. Yes, Anika, you raise your hand. What is your answer? 100 to 20 in lowest term is? Yes, Aliyah.
10 to 2.
10 to 2. Now, 10 to 2, is it in simplified form or in simplest form? 10 to 2. Okay, nasa chat box. Is it in simplest form? Yes or no? Okay, Roshana, give the answer sa ating chat box. Okay. Carl, will you please answer what is the simplest form of 100 to 20 or 10 to 2?
5 to 1.
Very good. So the simplest form is 5 to 1. Okay? So that's how we get the simplest form. Now, class, take a look at this explanation right here. How we get the lowest term of ratios. Similar with what we are doing with fraction, i-apply din natin paano siya mangyayari. So we have, for ratios, we have 3 to 6. So yung 3 to 6, yung mga terms niya, meron tayong 3, meron tayong 6. So we are going to get for the GCF of 3 and 6. And definitely, what is the GCF? So nakalagay na sa table. The GCF is 3. And then we are going to divide both the number by 3. So for example, yung first term natin na 3, 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. So the lowest term of 3 to 6 is 1 to 2. Clear? Who got it? Yes? Very good. Next example, in colon form, 9 to 27. The terms are 9 and 27. And then the GCF of 9 and 27 is 9. So we're going to use them to divide. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 27 divided by 9 is 3. Now, if you can do that mentally without doing that, then much better. Because there are times na you are not solving na for that. By just looking at the number, you can actually think easily of what is the GCF of those numbers, and you can easily get the lowest term of those numbers. Next, in fraction form, 72 to 8. So we have the terms are 72 and 8. And the GCF is 8. So we have 72 divided by 8, and then 8 divided by 8. So definitely we have 9 to 1. Hindi yan fraction, I said. It is expressed in fraction form, but that is not a fraction. So you're going to read that 9 to 1. You cannot read that as 59th. It should be 15 to 9. 72 to 8. Laging may 2 na word. Okay, class? And the last example, 15 to 9. So we have the terms are 15 and 9. And the GCF are 3. Or the GCF is 3. So we are going to divide by the GCF. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay? Got it? Okay, let's sige nga. What is the lowest term of 4 to 8? Anyone? 4 to 8. Yes, Jaisley.
1 to 2.
1 to 2. Very good. Yung mga hindi class makapag pwede kayong mag-type sa ating chat box. Like Angelica and Roshena, they put their answers. And Bella also. 1 to 2. Very good. How about 7 to 63? 7 to 63. Anyone? Raise your hand if you want to answer. And then you may put your answers sa ating chat box. 7 to 63. What is the lowest term? Yes, Mia.
1 to 9.
1 to 9 is correct. That is right. Very good. Okay, how about Carl? Carl, will you please answer this one? What is the lowest term of, 15 to 20? 15 to 20. Carl, are
3
you there?
to
Will you
4.
please- Very good. That is 3 to 4. Nice. Okay, next. Sophia. Yes, Sophia, will you please answer this one? What is the lowest term of 18 to 27? 18 to 27. Dapat alam niyo yung multiplication para mabilis. 18 to 27. O, may nagsagot na agad. Ayan, more. Okay, Sophia. Anyone who want to answer, want to speak and recite the answer? Yes, Eman. I hope may audio ka na, Eman. Go, Eman.
2 to 3.
Yay!
Very good. Nice. Very nice. So, ang gagaling nyo na ngayon sa lowest term, that is 2 to 3. Okay? So, that's how we express ratios in lowest term. But, class, don't forget that in ratios, there are 3 quantities. For example, okay, itatype ko class sa chat box. Paano nyo ilo-lowest term to? 2 is to 4 is to 10. Anyone? 2 to 4 to 10. 2 to 4 to 10. Sige nga. Who wants to answer that one? Raise your hand. Jester, are you there? Jester, will you please answer that one? How are you going to simplify 2 to 4 to 10? Jester, hello? Hello, calling 911. Calling 911. Dialing 242680. May I speak to Jester David? May I speak to Jester David? Oh, he's not on the line. So let's transfer. How about, okay. Akiko, can you hear me? Pagalawin mo nga yung baso, Akiko, kung nandyan ka. Pagalawin mo itong aking sprayan. Akiko, can you hear me? Will you please say yes? Si Jester daw walang sound. Wala siyang audio. Kiko, are you there? Hannah! Can you hear me, Hannah? Say yes. Yes? Oh, I'm so sad kasi hindi niyo ako ito naririnig. May na yata connection niyo. How about, let's go back to Jester. Jester, are you now okay with your audio? How about Percy? Percy, will you please give the answer for 2 to 4 to 10? What is the lowest term?
1 to 2 to 5.
Very good. So, applause for that. 1 to 2 to 5. Right? Ang dami na palang sagot sa chat. Hindi ko napansin. Okay. So, all correct answers. Sige. How about this? As fast as you can. Unmute agad pag alam ang sagot. 100 to 1,000. Go!
1
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Very good. Yes, nice one. That is 1 to 10. 100 to 1,000 is 1 to 10. Alright. Ito rin. Unmute agad as fast as you can. If you can answer this. Pero ang makakauna dito yung malakas ang internet. Kasi kahit nag-unmute ka na, kung delay yung sayo, hindi agad maririnig yung voice. But anyway, how about this one? Okay. 90 to 18. 90 to 18.
One to 5.
Sige, more. 90 to 18.
9 to 1.
Ha?
9 to 1.
9 to 1?
9 to
90 to
1.
8. 90 to 18.
9 to 2.
Yes, that is 9 to 2. 90 divided by 9 is 9. 18 divided by 9 is 2. Right? Oh, divisible by 2. I-apply niyo yung divisibility rule. Okay? Kailangan master niyo yung multiplication kasi we are just like multiplying here. And the opposite of multiplication is division. That is why we are applying the divisibility rule. Remember, class, all numbers that we have, from fraction to decimals to whole numbers to multiplication, everything is connected. GCF, LCM, okay? All of these numbers are connected to each other. You can actually apply them sa mga susunod nating magiging lesson. Okay? One more, as fast as you can. 400 to 20.
20s to 1.
Oh, yes, very nice. Very good. That is 20 to 1. It means there are like 20 out of 400. Okay? Sa loob ng 400, merong 20 na 20. Kaya magiging 20 to 1. That's the lowest term. Okay? Kaya I am advising you, practice your drill cards. Kasi nasa bahay kayo, hindi tayo nakakapag-drill cards lagi, para yung mind talagang mabilis. Pag narinig yung number, automatically you can give answers. Okay? Next, how about this one? What is the simplest form of 3,000 to 3?
1,000 to 1.
1,000 to 3.
1,000.
Ha?
1,000 to 1.
Yes, it should be 1,000 to 1. And nalito dun sa 3. Kasi 3,000 divided by 3 is 1,000. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. Di ba? Kaya magiging 1,000 to 1 ang sagot. Pabilisan pala to. Hindi class, we do this activity para yung mind natin mas maging mabilis sa pagka-calculate. Alright? Anyway, next time gagawin ulit natin yan sa next meeting natin. But we need to continue with this one. Kaya, practice more when it comes to lowest term or getting lowest term. Ayan, sa aking monitor, naka-share screen na, pero sa inyo hindi pa rin. Very late. What's going on? Bakit ang late-late niya? Okay. Can you see now, class, the screen?
Okay na po, sir.
Okay na po.
All right. Sige. So by looking at that one, sige nga, using your show me board, we are going to answer learning task 2. Express its ratio of the first quantity to the second quantity and reduce to its simplest form. Write your answers in your notebook nakalagay, but this time, write your answers in show me board. There are 5 questions. Write that in simplest form. Ready? Go. Okay, para mabilis class, ilagay nyo na lang siya in column form. Write your answers or express your answers in column form. Again, express your answers in column form. Say done if you're finished.
Done.
Wow, nice. Check your answers if you think you got the correct one para mataas ang scores na maibigay sa akin.
Done.
Sir, pagsasamahin na po lahat or by number po?
Magkakasunod by number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ayan. Para ma-checkan agad natin. Para alam agad natin kung kailangan natin ulitin or okay na, kayang-kaya nyo na. I said, your answers must be expressed in column form. Pwedeng sagot na lang ilagay. Diba? Yung simplest form na agad, yung nakalagay.
Done.
Done? All? Say not yet if you're not yet done.
Not yet.
Okay.
Done.
Done? Or say not yet done if not yet done.
Parang sa one viewers, no? Isa lang, one viewer. Dinadagdagan na kasi, 3 viewers shoutout there.
Okay, I think you are all finished with this task, right? Yes? Okay, sige nga, let us check your answers now. In count of 3, 2, 1, yung hindi kayang mag-flash, pwede nyo i-type sa chat box yung inyong sagot. Ayan, there you have it. Stop presenting ko muna, class, para makita ko lahat ng sagot ninyo. Okay, wala na mag-i-erase, wala na mag-i-change. Show it now. The first answer is yes, 1 to 23. Okay, check your own paper. 1 to 23 is correct. Angelica is wrong. Angelica, 13 yung nilagay mo. Percy is correct. Toby also correct. Carl. Mhm. Yes. Oh, check your own. But I can see naman that majority got a correct answer. That is 1 to 23. Next, the next answer is, Dana, will you please read the next answer? Number 2.
3 to 2.
Very good. That is correct. 3 to 2. 3 to 2. That's nice. Next, will you please read the third one? I can see naman na most of you got the correct answer, 3 to 2. Will you please read the next one? Eman?
6 to 5.
6 to 5? Yes, that is right. 6 to 5 is correct. 6 to 5. Very nice. Okay, next. Number 4, will you please read it? Okay. Sophia, read it, Sophia. Your answer in number 4.
3 to 1.
3 to 1. And lastly, Toby, will you please read number 5? What is your answer in number 5?
2 to 5.
Very good, Sophia and Toby. Number 4, again, is 3 to 1, and number 5 is 2 to 5. Okay, nice. I can see there are, most of you actually, not only half of the class, but most of you got correct answers. Who got 5? Yes. So don't forget to put your scores later sa ating DC. Lalagay nyo learning task number 2, 5 over 5. Magkasunod na class, learning task 1, kung ilan yung score nyo kanina. Learning task 2, kung ilan din naman yung answer nyo or yung nakuha nyong points after this activity that we have. Now, any question?
None. Sir, ipagsasamahin po yung score kanina at saka po ngayon?
No, hiwalay. Ilalagay nyo task 1, 4 over 5. Task 2, 5 over 5. Ganon. Okay? Next. Meron pa ba tayong? Ay, wala na class. Tapos na pala. So it means that's the end of our discussion afternoon about ratio. And next meeting, before I give your exam or summative test, kasi we are going to take it online next week. So we are going to discuss proportion. Huh? Bakit ako nagpe-present? So we are going to discuss proportion because ratio and proportion is interconnected or related. Okay? But that's another concept when we talk about proportion. Any questions? None so far?
None po.
Is it clear? Clear? Yes? Okay, let me see kung masasagutan ng mga exercises. Now, ang sasagutan yung class na exercises ay those exercises na nakalagay sa modules para magamit ninyo yung modules. From, I'm going to write the page. Isasend ko na lang sa GC kung anong page yun. Wait for that. Pero yun yung inyong gagamitin ngayong hapon. This afternoon, you're going to answer the exercises about what we have discussed this afternoon. And then after that, you're going to
Sir,
take
hanggang 4
some...
lang po yung learning task 1.
You are going to... Oo nga pala, hanggang 4 lang pala yung learning task 1. You are going to take some photos of the output that you have and then send it to me. Meron pa yatang hindi nagpapasa class ng PPT yesterday sa science. I'm still waiting. Although kahit late, meron naman grade, but then compared to those who have submitted their PPTs on time, siyempre, they got the grade that they deserve. Okay? So there you have it. If there is no any questions, see you class next time. All right. So I believe meron kayong bukas, online class kasi parang may observation kayo sa Filipino and AP. But we will meet next time in science and ESP. Okay, see you class. Bye. Enjoy learning and enjoy answering the activities in math. See you.
Sir, bye po.
Yes, Mia?
Thank you po, sir.
Sin-
Bye po.
Sir,
Sino yung
pipili po
nagtatanong?
ba kayo ng sa presentation?
Yes, kaya lang hindi ko pa class tapos checkan lahat. Pero ipapost ko dun sa GC. Okay? May
Thank you
napili
po,
na akong
sir.
isa kahapon, pero apat pa yung hinahanap ko.
Bye-bye. Happy New Year.
Alright, see you.
Sir, bye po.
Goodbye po, sir. Thank you po.
Bye po, sir. Thank you po.
Bye.
Keep safe po.
You too. Same